Smart Clothing, Smart Girls is a project aimed at middle school girls. Our intention is to attract them to the fields of science, technology, engineering, and math through the popular discipline of apparel design. So we're thinking that they're interested in clothing at this age, and that by showing them the engineering and the math and technology behind that field, we can also interest them in the broader disciplines.
Oh, the girls are so much fun. They are so enthusiastic, they're so full of energy. They caught on very quickly that every garment has a function, whether it's to keep you cool under photographic lights or to make it easy for a model to walk down the runway.
The Smart Clothing, Smart Girls curriculum involves several different major topics, and one of the topics is protection. And we wanted to explain and show to the girls all the different ways that you can protect people by using clothing. So one of the fun things we did was make what is commonly called silly putty. We might call it a viscoelastic polymer.
You gotta mix.
Put on there. Make the putty into a thick ball, unwrap the candy, put the candy under the putty, and then take your hammer and with the hammer being at about 6 inches.
And then they could show that when you hit that with a very hard force, the silly putty would become hard. If you pushed on it very gently, it remained soft and elastic, and you could play with it. This has an application to protection because some of the newer protective garments will have bits and pieces of polymer, and they will have that attached to the garment. So if the person wearing that garment falls down, hits themselves or their leg with a hard force, then that polymer becomes hard and protects them.
The girls are enthusiastic about clothing in a way that I didn't imagine somehow. They're always wanting to sketch, they're always wanting to think through their ideas. They just need the tiniest little bit of guidance to focus them on some of the, as I said, the complexities of the concepts.
We're targeting girls specifically because in general, we have fewer females involved in the careers related to the hard sciences, chemistry, physics, engineering, computer science, those kinds of careers.
We talk about materials and material properties, and that involves chemistry, physics. We talk about the body and body movement, that involves biology, understanding the skeletal structure. And we introduce a smart clothing element, so we talk about electronics and how one can actually introduce an electronic element into clothing. But I think the main thing that we're modeling is that engineering design process and how people use knowledge and work together to create wonderful things.